G'day.
What's this?
Road hazard, council's orders.
Council? Who said?
Frank Harrison. You know Frank Harrison, Mrs. Shire President Frank Harrison?
The railway's not to be touched. Not till it's all decided. That's the council's position.
Road hazard. Fill it in, says Harrison. Nothing will ever run again.
Give me that thing.
You want to have a go?
Sid Duft, give it here at once.
I know. You want to do the ironing with it.
Sid, you're going to get told to dig this out again. If I were you, I'd do it now, before it hardens. Here's a present for you, Frank.
Mrs. Carpenter.
That line stays just the way it is.
You're being ridiculous.
You're being undemocratic.
Oh, come off it.
Council voted to listen to what the people want.
Well, that's putting it in overly emotional terms.
Actual terms you ought to know, Mr. Shire President. Well?
The resolution was phrased in a very different way, Mrs. Carpenter.
A public meeting decides the fate of that railway, not Bert's back, and definitely not you.
There's little doubt of the final outcome. Now, the Shire had an employee who would have been idle
He's
today.
idle now,
So I
all
set
right.
him the
Good day.
perfectly sensible task. Silly bag.
Oh, good on you. But do you think it's a good idea to get his back up like that?
Harrison? We know whose side he's on, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Here you go, Tim. Letterboxes. You can do everything past North Road, which is up the main street on the other side.
It has some posters, too.
He asked the shops if they'll stick them in the window, and if they won't, you tell me.
No, I'll just say I'm going to tell you.
Oh, that ought to do it.
Hey, I'm not the local dragon, you know.
G'day.
Ah, now here we do have the local dragon. Eh? Never mind.
Morning, Mrs. Carpenter.
Morning, Bev. Thank you for coming, both of you.
That's okay. Where do you want us to go?
Well,
I'm going to do down to the cafe and on from there.
Oh, no, you won't, or you'll spend the whole morning playing those silly games.
Oh, fair go.
It's a fair bet, and we haven't got time to waste. Tim's doing Fidola's Cafe.
But they know me.
I'll say. Biff, do you realise your little brother spent a fortune in there? On pinball machines.
Wrong. Computer games.
Well, Mum's cut his pocket money for ducking off yesterday.
Here I am, willing to walk halfway around town, and what do I get?
Posters.
And pamphlets.
Oh, I'm just being used.
Yes?
G'day, got you working, have they?
These leaflets for the meeting on the counter.
Well, Tim, it is Tim, isn't it? I better just check that with the boss.
Oh, I thought it was all fixed.
Oh, sure, but Fidola might have just said yes to saving your hassles. Your aunt being the way she is.
Oh, well, is he anywhere around?
Oh, you can just leave the stuff with me.
Oh, well, do you mind if I put a poster up? You can take it down if he doesn't like it.
Sure, I've got no objections. I only work here.
How about over there?
Oh, Carlo, this bloke's here about the railway.
Ah, hello. Nephew from the city, huh?
Do you mind if I put a poster up on that board?
Of course, of course.
Thanks, Mr. Vidal.
Hey.
Sorry. My foot got in the way.
Hey, you leave.
This guy's been a litterbug.
You go, now.
He goes first.
I say what happens in here. Peter?
Georgie, lay off, eh? It's only till tomorrow.
Get lost, daghead. He's trying to wreck our business, him and his mob. Well, I'm not going to stand for it. I'm not going to stand for it, see?
In here is my business, huh? No one tells Fidola what to do about the decorations,
Look,
huh?
I'll come back.
Not worth the worry. Now, cool it, eh?
Peter, do you mind if I put a poster on the wall?
It's just until tomorrow, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it can stay as long as I like, huh?
Georgie, can we have another cup of coffee?
Coming up.
Won't do you any good, anyhow.
Thanks.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, it was good timing.
I saw his motorbike.
Better keep my eyes open, hadn't I?
Well, here's your first street.
Yeah.
I'll see you tonight.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
Rubbish they're putting around?
Oh, it'll make no difference.
Yeah, well, I'm not taking any chances. Forsyth carries a lot of weight in this district.
Well, no more than you, Mr. Speck.
We've got to get him to pull his horns in a bit.
It's a good idea, but how?
You're going to pay him a little call.
Thanks, love. Thank you.
And back stalls, please.
Oh, hello. Haven't seen you before.
Hello.
Visiting?
That's right.
Ah, staying long?
Oh, a little while.
Whereabouts?
Out at Ridgetop.
Well, so you must be Tim Forsyth.
Oh, right.
Ah, I'm May. May Brent. Oh, I've known your aunt for donkey's years. In fact, we had a long yap in the post office the other day. Oh, hello, Don.
Evening, May.
Saved you two on the aisle, usual.
Good. Jess sends her apologies.
Oh?
Isn't she coming? Why?
What's the problem, mate?
Oh, someone she had to see about the meeting.
Oh, I see.
She's trying to get everyone to go. She says she's sorry. And she tried to ring you. She asked me to give you this.
Thanks, mate.
Hey, Forsyth. He's got enough of that, manure on his boots. He doesn't even know more in his pockets.
Thanks, anyway.
Oh, she's very naughty. He's a lovely fella and she just takes him all for granted. And you don't say I said so. I'm biding my time to tell her myself. Oh, you better get inside. It started. You expecting someone?
Beverly Houlihan.
Oh, Biff doesn't hang around.
Oh?
Her and her sister went straight in. Back stalls on the right.
Great, thanks a lot.
Hmm.